Welcome back. Now let's start the program in earnest. A new government has been inaugurated into office at the federal and also at the state levels. Some states didn't have elections, of course, so they had no inaugurations yesterday, but most states had inaugurations. And Nigerians are really, really on the lookout. They've heard the word change so often, and they want to know what our new government is going to be doing, and everyone is just agog. Contrary to the common assumption that within the parties, that several parties contest for power with more or less equal electoral chances, empirical evidence shows that things are not really like that. Now, to look at the new administration and the expectations with us this morning, it's my pleasure to welcome 3 lawyers, and I'm not going to tell you which ones they are, and a software developer. Mr. Atta Ikide is National President, Nigerian Ethical Society. Mr. Tokunbo Dutola is a legal practitioner. Mr. Oscar Owundiwe is a social commentator. And Mr. Terence Onyejiako is a social analyst. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, and good morning.
Yes, so the new government has come, and the word everywhere now is change. Even little children are screaming, change, change, change. Let me begin with you, Mr. Dutola. What are your immediate expectations of this government? I know that nothing can be done in a day or in a week, but, well, let's say within the first 100 days, what are you expecting to see?
Wow, that's a lot. Within the first 100 days, I want a situation where at least if I do not get 24-hour power supply, I should at least get 12 hours. Within the first 100 days, I expect him to come out with a policy where the senators, the House of Representatives, you slash their salary to the barest minimum so we really know who is who. Within the first 100 days, I want a structural definition, so to say, of this country. You see, if we have power...
Mr. Dutola, you are taking the mickey, aren't you?
He has to hit and run.
Because the PDP was there 16 years. They didn't give you even 2 hours of power. And you want him to do 24 hours in just 100 days?
I said even if I do not have...
You want 12 hours?
He wants to see policy.
Policy.
Let's say a policy that would know that, yes, you're driving towards the right direction.
But if you want to go by that, he actually started out yesterday with one statement that got everybody excited. Moving command center to Maiduguri.
Yeah.
That tells you he's already moving.
Right.
I'm talking
about power.
Okay, you're talking. Yours is power.
It's security.
No, your own is power.
We need security too.
No. So you want power above security?
I want power, and I want an efficient administration.
Okay.
I would differ a bit.
Yes.
I think what I want to see the first 100 days is a national reorientation of the Nigerian mind and heart. I believe that is where we have digressed as a nation. I want to see Buhari, the president, bring about a spirit of patriotism and nationalism.
Can you do that in 100 days?
Yes.
Because I've often asked on this program, do we feed that to our children in their mother's breast milk? Do we indoctrinate them from when they start school at the age of 3 like they do in China? You can't do that in 100 days, can you?
No, you can establish a system. You can get the ball rolling by making Nigerians think again. First of all, we need to understand where is Nigeria going. We need a national cause. We need to know the direction of Nigeria. And that is what we have failed to do the last over 50 years, okay? If we don't have a dream as a people, if we don't have national pride in our nations, and that was why I was happy when he referred to our founding fathers We need to go back to the wells of our founding fathers, okay, and inculcate in us as Nigerians the spirit of nationalism and the spirit of patriotism. And I believe that once Nigerians are disciplined, and once we understand our positions in this world among the Committee of Nations, I believe that every other thing like power that he's talking about, every other thing will fall into place. And that is the missing link. I remember as a child, whenever the national anthem was played on TV, we would all stand up and take a salute. I remember as a child, I could sing the national anthem first, second, and third stanza. How many Nigerians today can sing the national anthem? How many Nigerians today would walk the street and see something that is not right and bring order? How many Nigerians queue? We need that ethical reorientation. If we don't have that, nothing is going to work in this country. Every problem we're having in Nigeria, especially corruption, is symptomatic. They are symptoms. The disease.
I've got news for you. You say Nigerians don't queue, but the moment they step out of this country, they fall in line everywhere else. Oscar, what are you expecting?
Thank you. Let me start by saying clearly that I have learned over the years that expectation is the mother of disappointment. I expect nothing. That is the truth. But I have demands. because it's a social contract.
Yes.
So I have demands.
You elect me, I'll do this. Okay?
That's right.
We have done our own bit. We have elected.
So I have my own demands. He is serving Nigeria, and he has told us so yesterday.
I belong to everybody.
I have demands. And I like really to flow with my brother Atta. I love where he was coming from, and I was surprised that he went there. You said 100 days? How can you do that? 100 days is more than enough. Why? They had just 90 days to campaign. 90 days,
and they were
3 months. And within the 90 days, they abused a lot of minds. They destroyed a lot of souls with lies, with all sorts of things to get themselves there. Within 100 days, go back and repair them first. The truth is, no nation in the world can develop and achieve greatness without motivating the people to high ideals.
That's it.
It's not possible. It's not about one man, it's a lie. It's us. And you must be able to motivate us positively. You don't need to fight corruption from your office. That small boy can say, but this is not right. Why are you doing this? In other words, he's been motivated. He's bought into your ideas, and he could do it himself. And if all of us are doing it together, Nigeria works. If some set of people are in Abuja trying to do anything, it's a joke. It can't work. This country is too big for any one man to do anything. It's that motivation. So for 100 days, do nothing. Please don't give my friend here light. Don't give him light. Don't do anything. Just spend time working on this. There is an imperative, and that is, I call it imperative in human development, the mindset factor. If I don't believe in channels and I walk here, in my own little way, I'll sabotage anything I need to do.
Yep.
There are Nigerians who feed off chaos. There are Nigerians they're excessive. You know, they do all sorts of things. How do you begin to get even their own family to stop them? And government is so far away from people. Once you get into government, you become inaccessible. You're a king. Nobody can see you. So what happens? The criminals, they step in. And what do? Give some little money. And a young man who is looking for a job and does not say, will bust the pipeline happily.
Oscar, even that has to change, at least to my mind.
How do you change it?
Because I mean, you were elected into office. You're supposed to represent us. So we should have access to you.
Thank you very much. But how do you do that without, first of all, you must have a different set of people educating the people that that man there is not your king. He is your servant. Yes. I have that attitude. You tell me one governor is coming here. Yes, I have an attitude. There comes my servant. But how many other people reason that way? And that's the job we have to do.
Okay, Terence.
In the next 100 days, I would want to see his team. Because if you say you're coming to do a job,